welcome back. This is my WWE Raw review for Monday, February 16th, 2026. They were coming out of Tennessee. I forget what city, but don't matter. Show opened up with the Usos. They came out doing a thing in the audience, and as much as I hate the Usos, I don't hate them, I just dislike them. But regardless of tag team history, whatever, they're just not really good wrestlers, and most of their moves are just copied and taken from other people, so it's like really nothing original. But anyway, Paul Heyman came out, interrupted them. That was cool. Just stopped their momentum right away. So they're standing in the crowd for a little bit while the Revision, Bronson, Logan, and Austin with Paul Heyman. No, Ron. They said he was out for surgery. Crowd was booing. Logan took the mic, told him to show respect. He brags about a Pokemon card. Fuck. Can you imagine selling that shit for how much it's worth, Motherfucker. Anyway, he sells that fucking thing. If you collect stuff, cool. I got some stuff, not a lot. Anyway, he drops a mic on Paul. He slides into the ring and he shows off like that. Logan. Paul Heyman demands a match, but Adam Pearce comes out, asks about the Masked Man. They go back and forth for a little bit. Bronson Reed in the match next week. Anyway, LA Knight comes out. Yeah, he has a history with the Vision and injuring him, putting him on the shelf for a little bit. So you open up with a 6-man tag team match: LA Knight and the Usos against the Revision, Bronson, Logan, Austin. I picked the Vision to win, just so they can get a little heat going into the pay-per-view and Elimination Chamber, and a chance for LA Knight to get some momentum for him too. I think he needs a push. So I didn't really give a damn about that match very much. I was in and out of it. Bronson Reed did a suicide dive out. That was pretty dope. That was dope. Logan knocked out Jimmy. Then the tsunami from Bronson. 1, 2, 3. Vision wins. Loved it. The Masked Man curb stomps Logan Paul on the table. That was okay. Didn't really care for the Masked Man. I don't know what they're trying to do with it. We'll see. So many characters in this fucking storyline. And Seth Rollins, we don't know when he'll be back, but he'll be back. Will he be part of the Vision? Will he be against him? I don't know. The next segment was The Crate. Dumb, but funny. I love how Adam said, pack it up, send it to SmackDown with Nick Aldis. So, I got to watch SmackDown tonight, so I'll review that one later, and maybe I'll do a post on it. These things aren't as easy, and plus, I get busy in life too, so fuck, I don't know what you want me to do. I got multiple jobs, and so anyway, moving on. Same segment, but El Grande Americano came out. He is upset that Chad Gable got a match. I don't know what the fuck I don't know why Chad is pretending to be El Grande Americano. It makes sense. Stupid. So anyway, he gets a shot at a #1 contenders match for the Intercontinental Championship belt. Dominant Mysterious champion. Next up was a match for that qualifying, for the elimination qualifying match for the women's elimination chamber qualifying match. Fuck. Asuka, Natty, and Bayley. My pick was Asuka to win. Asuka's won Chamber in the past. I think she's probably the most experienced in the division, not only as in the WWE, but also in just wrestling in general. She came from Japan. And yeah, she dominated NXT. Now let's see how she goes. I think she needs one more run. I thought it'd be cool to see Natty and Asuka and Bloodsport match. So it'd be cool to see Asuka go over there and take on Natty in that type of match. You know, see some blood, and we got a little taste of that. Bayley, I don't know. I don't give a fuck about her anymore. She just lost in the shuffle. She needs to be drawn out, ringed out, just tossed to the side, or she needs to turn heel again, or just be left alone and maybe give her a belt. I don't know. Maybe make a new belt for her, or she just needs to. I don't know. I don't know what to do with her. Both Bayley and all three of them been around for a long time. Shit. Bayley did a pretty badass springboard elbow and a superplex off the top rope. That was pretty cool. The batch from Natty, sending Bayley outside the ring. Crowd was quiet. Bayley got a response with an elbow drop. That was pretty good. Natty did a suplex to Bayley on the apron. That was badass. I love that. She did a great snap powerbomb to Asuka. I just picked her up, boom, and straight into the sharpshooter. Favorite move of all time, sharpshooter. The ending, Asuka gets Bayley to tap out. Asuka lock. My pick won. Fuck yeah. It was a little botch at the end, but she still won. Maxine Dupree, Max's sister, she came out and attacked Natty on the ramp, and so they got a little feud going on. See where that goes. Adam Pearce, moving on. Next segment, Adam Pearce offers Oba Femi contract. He faces off against the Redeemer. Fuck, that's gonna be good. That would be good to see. Moving on was an interview Michael Cole does with Liv Morgan. Dominic rushes in as an interpreter. Well, he rushes in. I was wondering what the fuck he was doing there. And as the interview got started, Stephanie Valcour crashes it and she starts speaking in Spanish. So I was like, okay, that's why Dom was there. So he can interpret for her. Good thing I watched it a day later, because I was watching it live and it didn't give the translation of what she was saying. I watched it a day later and it translated everything she said. Internet made a fuss about not understanding her, which I get. Superstars need to learn English too, but at the same time, I mean, why make a fuss about it? Yeah, I don't know. It's dumb. But anyway, moving on. I thought it was just a wasted interview. Liv didn't need to cry. Why? She couldn't understand what the fuck she was saying anyway. Why cry? Wasted interview. Whatever. Moving on. Top of the hour. Fucking CM Punk. That motherfucker. CM SquarePants comes out. Crowd singing. Fuck. I started thinking I need to get me a belt. One of those belts you order from online, you know? WWEshop.com. If someone watches this from WWEshop.com, hook me up with the belt. Fucking come on, let's go. Promoting Elimination Chamber match against Finn Balor. Got the mic talking about the beating and jeopardizing WrestleMania, all for Finn. I don't know. Finn comes out with JD and Dominic. I like Finn. I don't know what they're doing with him or what they need to do with him. But, we need the Demon back. Or he needs to start coming back with that mask. For a while there early on, he was coming out with different types of masks, and that was pretty badass. I like that. But the Demon, I don't know. I like him with the Judgment Day. Got no problem with him being the Judgment Day. He has lackeys, which means he can start going easy on his wrestling stuff, and he's a good heel too. Good wrestler, everything in between. I like the guy. I really liked him when he had 2 belts. Back when him and Damien had the 2 belts. 2 belt Finn. I love that shit. He was funny, he was arrogant. So I think they need to give him 2 belts again and just see where that goes. It was good. I liked it. Finn promo was weak.